So the inspiration really was that I won an award from the Provincetown Art Association and Museum in 2002. That got me a whole gallery, a really big gallery actually. And I was trying to think of what room I had been in that had the most energy, like what was the most energized space that I'd seen. And my mind immediately went to school. And then it just landed on the second grade. I was asked a question that I didn't know the answer to. I was made to stand at my desk, and it hit me that that was that moment. And I felt like I was reversing that by making this piece and going back to reclaim it and really understanding, what that was all about and how to move on. What remains is an art installation that's a recreation of my second grade classroom. It consists of 20 desks and 20 chairs that are all created from wood and painted white. 9 of them are altered to reflect the energy and the personalities of the children that sat there. And around the perimeter are sand-encrusted portraits of second grade students. So it's vellum with sand on it. And so as you walk around the room, the light catches it in a different way and they change from positive to negative. And so when I first installed it and people came to the opening, it was remarkable, the bubbling up of other people's stories, how they were all of a sudden remembering the difficulties they might have had in school and how it changed themselves. And so it seems like everyone had sort of forgotten that moment. They immediately searched out their desk. They're like, oh my God, that's my desk, that's me. So some of them are like stuffed with papers, some of them are piled high with books, some of them have a perfect arrangement of pencils and books on top of them. I think that there's a moment in every child's life where they understand that they have to get through the world on their own. And this piece really reminds people of that moment when they were, the parents weren't around and they just had to get to school. Like there's no escaping the second grade. You really have to get yourself through it and all the years after that. And so it really brings up all these emotions for people because they just have, I think, forgotten that moment. So creating this piece, I worked solely in my studio and it took me 6 months to build. I created this in white because I want people to walk into the room and sort of be enveloped by the piece. The fact that it's all monochrome means it's not one thing that really stands out immediately. And so the piece slowly presents itself to you as a viewer as you walk around the room. The details come one at a time and you get a sense of calm and a sense of warmth, and then you start to really inspect the desks and see what is really happening there. In all my work, I tried to center on opposites or this point where energy is transferred. And so the fact that this classroom is an energized situation, but it has a stillness and a calm to it, was something that was really important to me. I think the biggest challenge of making a piece this large is that you don't know if it's going to work until you actually put it together. It's just really cumbersome because there are 20 desks and 20 chairs. I really just have to thank Anthony Japour. He is tireless and passionate about this work. It was all worth it. It really is the best work that I've made so far. It's had the most impact and the furthest reaching, I feel. My hope for this piece is that it gets to be out in the world and is exhibited more and more, because I think it is so relevant to this time.
Premium